Welcome back, YouTube. We're here on the 21st of July, Sunday, 2030. Ross Von Erich was hurt. And with the bruised eye socket. So he's not looking to be out anytime, but he is injured. Current champions, Leon Slater, Bret Hart Jr., Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn, Ava Rain and Camille, Kenzie Page, Jamie Hayter, Drew Galloway, Walter, David Benoit and Bryan Danielson, and Seth freaking Rollins. Let's get into it. Okay, so we start TNAiMPACT off with Chad Gable backstage, and he says, Walter, Andrade cheated me last time. I won a one-on-one match, me versus you. I think I will be able to win. I know I will be. Then we see AJ Styles cut a promo, and he says, I started wrestling over 20 years ago, almost 30 years ago. And I would like to say that getting close to the end of my career, that I want no other than Ace Austin to be my last match. And the crowd starts cheering. John Cena cuts a promo and he says, Randy Orton is in a state like nothing before, where the voices are taking over. Randy's there, though he's not at home. I don't know what's happened, but the voices has taken over again. It's 2009 all over again. I don't know what to do this time. John Cena says backstage promo. Then Kevin Steen cuts a promo and he says, any tag team out there wants to face me and Sami Zayn will wind up losing because we are the greatest tag team in pro wrestling history. And then we see Seth Rollins defeat Bryan Danielson by pinfall with a curb stomp for an 81. That is not bad. That is a great match. I don't care what they say. That is a great match. Randy Orton cuts a promo and says the voices have took over. But see, I'm not changed. I'm still the legend killer. But see, I just let my primal instincts take back over. Bret Hart defeated Ace Austin by submission with a sharpshooter. Wow. Drew Galloway defeated CM Punk to make defense number 1 of the TNA World title. Not bad. But the main event got 75, and it was Roman Reigns defeating Adam Page with a spear. '81 show increased their popularity in one region, though the fans were slightly disappointed that there weren't more storylines further during the show. I mean, during the show there's only 2 storylines, really, kind of, made up some. And that was the Randy Orton and Christian Cage storyline, and Drew Galloway defeating CM Punk to do the world title storyline. I mean, you know, Kevin Steen could have been with the tag team storyline. But, and Chad Gable, yeah, with the world title storyline, yeah. Financial report, let's see. Okay, 18,900,817 overall profit. Wow. Popularity recap. We went from 72 to 73 in Tasmania. Wow. Okay. I want to show y'all something. We're looking to hire Cody Rhodes, Maurice Bray Wyatt, and Rhea Ripley. Don Ayers. We've got these three names. Denny Black probably won't be renewing with us. You know what? He might be. I'm not sure though. If he does, he'll be sent down to developmental. Okay, Liv Morgan comes out, or actually she's backstage, and she says, Jamie Hayter, you did not defeat me fairly. You used unfair odds by having them scoundrels attack me. So therefore, I spoke to Jeff Jarrett, and he gave me a rematch. And then CM Punk cuts a promo and he says, Drew Galloway, it's not over between me and you. Tatum Paxley defeated Ruby Soho for a 73, not bad. Let's see. Charlotte Flair versus Hakiri Noah. Charlotte Flair, of course, won for 51. And then Chad Gable defeated Kofi Kingston with a Gable lock. Okay. Liv Morgan comes out and says, Jamie Hayter, at Impact, at Thursday night's Impact, if you've not made your mind up on what type of match it will be at the TNA and New Japan Pro Wrestling Multiverse, I will make it up for you. Chad Gable defeated Jay White to make defense number 1 the International Heavyweight title. They got a 63, which is not bad. Then we seen Tatum Paxley defeat Charlotte Flair by pinfall for a 55, not bad. Then we seen The Rock cut a promo and he says, Chad Gable, you beat me fair and square, I'll admit it here in the ring. But that doesn't consist that you ain't a jabroni. Cash Wheeler versus Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson defeated Cash Wheeler with a running knee. And then the pre-show match was Tatum Paxley defeating Tiffany Stratton by submission. The post-show match was more for people to get another match in. Okay, so the pre-show was Leon Slater defeating Morris to make defense number 2 of the TNA Digital Media title for 42. John Cena cuts a promo and he says, Randy Orton is extremely, extremely dangerous right now. Probably the most dangerous he's ever been. And he's just getting more dangerous by the week. The Divas of TNA defeated the Time Killers Culture, and made defense number 2 of the TNA Knockout Tag Team titles. 49 is not bad, but Killer Kelly did sustain a concussion. Walter defeated Tommaso Ciampa by pinfall. For 70, that's not bad. The Rock cuts a promo and says that he wants to face Walter. And Walter says, no, Rock, I will not face you, but I will face Chad Gable. Austin Theory cuts a promo and says, whoa, 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 you better be facing me, because I deserve it more than Chad Gable deserves it. Okay, we seen the Rapid Dynasty defeat Rated Awesomeness when Bryan Danielson pinned The Miz with a running knee for a 66. Jamie Hayter makes defense number 1 of the TNA Knockouts World title for 78. And afterwards, she's celebrating in the ring, and the rest of the Hate group is in the ring. And Jamie Hayter is talking about the success of the Hate group, and she says, everyone's had success except for you, Ruby Soho. And she turns her towards Ruby Soho. and starts belittling her. You've not even as much as won one singles title since you've been here. You've barely won a tag team title. And then, coming out of nowhere, Ava Raine attacked Ruby Soho to take Ruby Soho's spot in the hate group for 63. And then Edge and The Miz are backstage, and they say Bryan Danielson and David Benoit at TNA New Japan Pro Wrestling Multiverse, it will be us versus you two for the TNA World Tag Team titles. No running. Just fighting. And then the main event will go in 86. And Ace Austin defeated Adam Page in 14 minutes and 35 seconds by pinfall with an Ace's High. The match was designed to tell a specific story. And it got a 86. So yeah, it was a pretty dang good match. 91 is what the show got us, and it increased our popularity in 57 regions. Kelly will be out for 46 days. No bookings, so it's good that we didn't let them go over with the title. $20 million in profit, not bad. Ireland, we grew up to 80. Scotland, Northern England, and the Midlands, 82, 82, and 81. Mid-South, Midwest, North, New England, Northwest, Southwest, Tri-State, Puerto Rico, and Hawaii, all back up to the 80s. I don't think that we're in under the 80s, except for Wales and India. Oh, and Tasmania. So yeah, okay. We got Maurice, we got Rhea Ripley, and we've brought back Ricky Knight Jr. Alright. So I made a bad mistake. I know I set up the whole match and everything. I forgot that he was retiring last week, so yeah. 6 days to go, though. Okay, we made a trade with WWE. So we got the Unholy Union, and we traded them Jay White. See, I don't use Jay White very much. And so I seen as it was a better deal for both of us, because we need better women tag team wrestlers for the women tag team show. Because here's the thing. Here's how the Knockouts tag team title reign has looked for the ones who hasn't seen it. Okay. Let's start at the start of 2028. The holder was Denny Luna and Candice LeRae. Tatum Paxley and Heather Hesketh picked it up. To have to vacate it, so Denny Luna and Candice LeRae picks it up. That's their second reign. Brittany Blake and Jenny Rose picks it up. Ava Raine and Camille. Julia and Brittany Blake pick it up. And then Aliyah, I don't know how to pronounce her name very good. And Alice Crowley picks it up. And then Tatum Paxley and Heather Hesketh picks it up again. And then Ava Raine and Camille picks it up for their second reign. Must I mention that they have only had 2 successful title defenses? Because I'm running out of people to put them with. Because I don't feel like putting them with the same people is a very good idea. Because if a crowd sees it once, twice, 3 times, they're going to be like, oh, okay. Well, these people over here, they're not very good because they've lost 4 matches to these people. You see what I'm saying? So you got to add a little variety. But we will look and see exactly who I can. Let's go with. We'll keep AJ Styles. We'll see if Andrade. Okay. There we go. Bobby Roode is gonna manage her. This right here, this is a great tag, great wrestler, too. Are they still losing money? Yeah. See, this is their performance. How much they've gained or lost over the course of the month. They lost $1 million, lost $4 million, $2 million, $2 million, $2 million. See, this is a dying company. Whereas if you go to, for example, Black Label Pro, 33,000, 30,000. See, they're technically they're doing better in performance than AEW is, and they're only small. I mean, they're 997 million. We don't even need to compare them to AEW's 6 million. When this started, AEW had 300 million, if I'm not mistaken. So that means that they've took in this whole year-long series went from 300 something million down to 6 million. And a lot of it has to do with this man here. And let's see. So in real life, he's bad to pay like extreme amounts for people that WWE won't even pay them amounts for. Like, here's an example. Cesaro, and this, I don't mean nothing by this about Cesaro, because Cesaro is a phenomenal talent. WWE paid him, if I'm not mistaken, like 200 or 300,000 a month, or 200 or 300,000 a year, but I think it's 200 or 300,000 a month. And they offered him twice that. So it's very funny to see. Let's just see. Yep. See? Stuff like this. This is why this is a dying company. 978,000 per month. 708 $217,600 per month. 217,000. Jesus. And bad part is most of these people, I I went higher. I do hope that Jordan Grace did pick up the women's title though. At least once. Yep, she did. She held it for 177 days. I did see that WWE put a title on Rhea. Let's see what it is. Yep. If we're not careful, Rhea Ripley is going to be I think Rhea Ripley might wind up actually breaking. She has broke Charlotte's record. So yeah, let's go to Impact, and then Kevin Steen is cutting a promo in an interview, and he says that he is one half of the greatest tag team in TNA history, pro wrestling history, WWE history, or any history. And then MJF defeated EC3 with a heat seeker. It got a 75, not bad. And then he cuts a promo and he says, Walter, me versus you at Multiverse. I don't give a damn about Chad Gable. Austin Theory comes out and says, MJF, you're taking my spot. Not for the first time, but this is what? The fourth time? Christian Cage cuts a promo saying, yeah, MJF, you backstabber. You should let Austin Theory go. Jeff Jarrett comes out and says, you know what? I'm tired of this. Walter, you will be facing Austin Theory, MJF, and Chad Gable for the World Heavyweight title, in which Chad Gable defeated Bryan Danielson right after for 79. Chad Gable just proven himself to be a great champion. And then the Hate Group versus Ruby Soho, Heather Reckless, and Julia Hart. Julia Hart won when she made Eva Raine submit. And then she does an angle and she says that that's what you get when you mess with the heart, is you get hurt, hater. So, I want a shot at that title. Ace Austin defeated Roman Reigns for a 93. Woo! I think that might be the best match yet. Oh. Ross Von Erich was outside of the ring. They enter the ring and start beating the living tar out of Ace Austin. And that's when they hear Randy Orton's theme. He comes out and he's just attacking strategically, precisionally. One region though. Wow. Okay, we're here on Saturday the 10th. Multiverse United is tomorrow, so let's go. Christian Cage comes out and says, Randy Orton, I will not be here tonight to face you. But there is someone who can face you, and that man's name is Ross Von Erich. DIY comes out and cuts promos about facing Sami Zayn and Kevin Steen, but Randy Orton defeated Ross Von Erich for an 82, not bad. And then DIY defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn, when I don't know where the Miz hits Sami Zayn. 62 is not bad. And then the Rabbit Dynasty versus Rated Awesomeness. The Rabbit Dynasty defeated Rated Awesomeness for 69 to make defense number 2 of their titles. Kenzie Page makes defense number 5 of her TNA Knockouts television title. And Brittany Blake says, I'll face anyone back there, no matter who it is. I will beat them. And then Ava Flawless's theme hits. The crowd's going nuts. 53 and Ava Flawless defeated Brittany Blake by submission for 53. Because she was rusty, Bret Hart makes defense number 6 of the TNA Grand title for 74. And then Walter defeated Chad Gable, Austin Theory, and MJF when Walter submitted MJF with a rear naked choke after interference from Edge during the match. And then Drew Galloway defeated CM Punk by pinfall with a Claymore kick to make defense number 2 of the TNA World title. Jamie Hayter defeated Liv Morgan with a curb stomp following interference from Ava Raine and Camille for an 87. Wow! The girls are doing pretty good. Now, Ace Austin and Marshall Von Erich also has a hot match. Ace Austin defeated Marshall Von Erich with a House of Cards for an 84. The show didn't result in any popularity changes. Okay. All the storylines except for the Christian Cage versus Randy Orton was. Okay. Let's see. We've got Emergency in 13 days. So, it's going to be pretty good, I think. This year, I won't forget them like I did last year. Or the year before last, sorry. But, well, this is it for tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. The most important, though, share with your dog.